Now, Benny, do we go now?
Yes, now.
What is going on? Welcome to the U.K.E-Liquid Mixing Show. It is 6 minutes past 9 on a Wednesday, and it is my last show here with you all tonight. I hope we are all doing sound indeed. How are we all doing, casters?
All right, thank you.
Right,
So
cool.
Graham, why have you got sunglasses on inside the house, mate?
Because 80s, I'm living in the 80s.
If that was 40 years ago.
Not that old.
How have you all been, lads? Or any been up to much? Been busy?
Yeah, just sore throat today for some bizarre reason. I think I must have been snoring last night.
Catching flies.
Yeah.
So, Liam, do you fancy going through the chat for us, lad?
Yeah, I'll go through
Just
chat
as you're
now.
taking a big swig of
Liverpool
water.
edition.
In chat tonight, we have the Vaping Snowman, Squirrel Smash, Fee, Cheech's Value Custard, Hull UK Vapor, Mike Haynes, Miss Hull, Rocky Tooney, Waftum, the Late Night Vape Show, I Up Me Duck, or I Me Up Duck, or Ducky Me Up,
We are.
Mr. Anderson, Hull UK Vapor, and I believe I've read everybody out. If I've missed anybody, my apologies.
Rocky Tooney?
I'm pretty sure I said Rocky Tooney.
Sorry, I must not be paying attention.
Cartel just came in.
Lon, you all right, mate?
Yeah, should be a good one. So, what are we all vaping on?
Do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
We're vaping on vape machines. What are you vaping on?
What's your vape machine?
Vape machine?
My vape machines of choice tonight are the Snow Wolf M-Fang UX with the Troll RTA on top. And in that, I am still vaping on vanilla custard tobacco. I also have the Steam Crave. I always forget who is buying this right on the logo facing me. It's Steam Crave Titan PWM. And on top of that, I've got the Titan Advanced running in RDA. And in that, I am still on the Biscuit Blues. And I will pass it over to Jay.
I'm on the usual Max with a Z tank on top with a little green skin on there. In there, I've got some Fuji apple with pear and kiwi. I'm on the Aegis Legend with another Z tank. I like them. In there, I've got some double raspberry watermelon and a little bit of lemon DIY. And I'm on another Legend with a fat rabbit on top, RTA. And in that, I have the 510 licorice honey, which has been steepened since May. So yeah, it's really, really getting good now. I'll pass it over to Mr. Bill the Chair.
I am on the Evil Dildo with the Arbiter on top. And then there I've got two 21700 batteries. Oh, you're supposed to be saying what's in the tank, not what's in the mod. I'm sorry. We should start this all over again. I'm on the Evil Dildo with the Arbiter on top, and then there I've got E-Liquid. I have VST, and then I have the Arbiter also on top, the GUR, and then that I have Devon Custard. And I will toss it gingerly to Graham.
Okay, I'm on my hairdresser mod, the Ultrona Gaia with the crap.
Drum roll.
the barrage on top. In that, I've got right, some
Banana, the new one.
Banana Custard, the new
Banana.
one.
Banana.
Still waiting on the wholesalers. And then I've got my old faithful Minikin 2 with the blank on top. And in that, I'm been messing around with something. I've a marshmallow candy. I'm trying to get a candy marshmallow with a candified coating around it.
Ooh.
If I can get that sussed, so I can then start sticking jams, different types of jams in it, and see what I can do with that. And I'll pass it over to Benny.
Thank you very much. Hid, Jackson, everybody else that's just come in, welcome. I'm on the Velocity with the pod on top. I don't even think what we're going to say then. And inside that, I've got some Tropic from Ancient Alexa. And also, I'm on the Solo with the Solo. And inside that, I've got some Londoner from Best Sig Liquid. And that was me.
Beep, beep.
That's an over too.
Eddie's
All
fine.
right, Benny, I'll go next, mate.
Sorry, I said to you, sorry, I'm not. It's not that. It's just as I said, my mum had to go to hospital, so I'm just
Yeah. So my vape machines of choice for this evening, I've got the usual one with a little bit of some kind of e-liquid in there. Yes.
That's the same like Bill has, right?
Yeah, it's the same one as Bill.
Yeah.
And I've also got, it's fucking brilliant, man. I've also got my Aegis Legend with the Asgard on top, and inside that I have a little bit of Tropic also, which I've only just started trying. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I'm vaping on. That's everyone going. It's weird me going last. I don't know where to do now.
Yeah. It's all thrown you.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Yeah, Jackson just said it sounds like a man flu. Yeah, I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so so that's why Mr. Bobo is doing his last for now anyway. It's not his last show, for now. So that's why he's doing his last. He's introducing it and running the show for tonight. So
I don't know what the plan is at all, to be honest with you, mate.
If you read the title, I mean, you saw last week.
Something about fish.
Benny, I've spent the last 2 years not understanding what any of these titles are, mate. Hey, what's happening with all this?
Hey, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
It's custard. It's all about the custard. That's why I said it's not about the mud. It's all about the custard. And thanks for all the fish. So thanks for all the fish is from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when the dolphins fuck off. To go, so long, farewell, and thanks for all the fish.
Did the fish vape custard or something?
No, it was for Bobo saying bye-bye, thanks for all the fish, so it was a little bit. But mud wrestling, so instead of mud wrestling, we've got custard wrestling.
What?
Oh my God, you've been doing this for 2 years. You should know how my fucking mind works. Hi, Sam, you all right?
You look different from last week.
Yeah. Started eating my mustache.
So Tropic's in the house, isn't it? Nevans? Mike says, Cassers, thanks for the advice on hot cinnamon mix last week. I have sent a couple of testers off to my pal, waiting results. Dr. June is vaping on coffee with milk and honey, same as normal, milk and honey with Voltol 30 on the VV Gua 21. Some things on the Saga mod with the Asgard on top. Jam Donut DIYing it for me. Very nice. Very nice. And then Mike Haynes is on the Aegis here with the Eclipse and the Crimson Seed. I love Crimson Seeds, very nice. So yeah, so Jay was asking last week, he's very much wanting a custard, so that's why we're sort of saying custard. Custard week. So that's what the plan is. So take it away, Jay. What are you wanting to know about custardos?
I am looking for, maybe that's the best place to start, for a creamy, sweet, caramelly, sticky custard. That's what I'm looking for. And
manna. That's good.
No, I don't want any banana in there. No banana.
That's what makes it creamy.
No, Nana, please. No, I don't like banana in juices. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And we discussed a bit last week about sometimes my custards come out a bit dry in the mouth, so to say. And so you guys told me something about marshmallow and using butter in there, but was that more sweetness? So yeah, I've been looking into that. And also Mr. Not Reality was kind enough to send me a recipe of his thoughts. So I'm working on that as well and adding some, what was it, holiday spices to it, but that's more of a
Yeah,
spin.
well, it was more because you like that. So was it Butterscotch Reserve
Yeah, by glass. Yeah,
glass?
that too. Yeah.
When me and Disco at one point were Disco
Yeah.
had bought it to try and find out what that extra bit was.
Mhm.
She reckoned it was holiday spice.
I am gonna order that.
Low percentage.
Yeah.
So
It is in my basket already on chef's flavors. So I hope at the
That's
end of the
UVA.
evening to get some, to get some more flavors to add to my basket and trying to fumble around with it over the next couple of weeks and give you some feedback at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
That's the whole
Do you
idea.
have condensed milk, Hook?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Have you tried it in custard?
No, but I'll write it down. Yes, I did. Condensed. I think I had the Salubrium one.
Bavarian creams too. If
Sorry?
you're looking for that
I mean,
Bavarian
Bavarian
cream.
cream, yep.
Yeah, to
I'll
me,
write that down.
the condensed milk in a custard kind of gives it a little creamier, depending on which custard you put it in, obviously.
The-
But yeah,
The Flavor West Bavarian cream, if you can get it, because the Flavor West one has got a really nice caramel note to it.
Yeah,
Ah,
there you go. And it's gonna have body, and it's gonna be creamy.
I've also got a mix for you, Jay.
ooh.
Squirrel Smash has just put in creme brulee SCS. SCS, that's a carpet company, the sofas.
down on it.
Yeah. CSC is a good place to start.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had a sale on since 1993.
yeah.
That's the CSC is the chef's super concentrate.
It's okay. I mean, they have a custard, a creme brulee, brown. It just tastes like it tastes like their custard and their brown sugar a little bit. It didn't blow me out of the water though. Yeah, that one wasn't one that, because I've tested their whole line.
All right.
I think there's other better creme brulees.
Cheech is saying marshmallow, vanilla cream,
Vienna
and
cream,
also vanilla swirl.
Vanilla swirl, Vape Train vanilla cream, sweet cream. If you can get Vape Train.
Yeah.
TFA vanilla swirl. Yes.
And Vape Train creme brulee.
Yeah.
And
Big
Mr. Anderson's
fan.
just put in TFA butterscotch, low percentage, Mullenberen legendary custard, and TFA vanilla deluxe, French vanilla deluxe.
French Vanilla Deluxe got #1 on Noted this week.
oh,
All right. I got
There
that
you go.
one.
Well, actually, it tied with #1 with
Mullenberen,
Capella,
not
but
the
yeah.
Mullenberen legendary custard.
Do you want dairy notes in your custard?
Nah, no. There he is in
Vanilla,
milky, right?
vanilla.
That helps. Okay.
I'll just show you this one, Jay. It's called Sticky Yellow.
Well,
'cause
everything's sticky.
My name
If
because
you
my
put-
naming is fantastic.
You put VG in it, it's sticky. Pour it on your keyboard and see how long it works. I swear, everything-
Don't last long.
I'll just ask Scuba. So I think you should be able to get everything for this, because when I come up with it, I kept in mind what flavors you said you could get hold of
Sticky yellow.
easily. So it's 4% caramel original, 0.75% cotton candy from Flavora, 2.5% French vanilla from Cap, 0.5% of golden butter from Cap, 2% Flavor West salted caramel, 2% vanilla custard from Cap, and 3.5% vanilla custard 2 from TFA. So those two custards combined should give you a nice thick, slightly creamy custard. The golden butter, the golden butter moistens it all up for you. The salted caramel and the caramel original should give you a nice, dark, sweet and sticky caramel. French vanilla just boosts up the vanilla notes, so it will be a very vanilla forward custard. And the cotton candy from Flavora is in there for sweetness, as well as a little bit of the caramel notes that the Flavora carries. If you can't get hold of the Flavora cotton candy, you could try switching it out with EM which will just sweeten it and moisten it up a little bit more, but it won't actually have any of those caramel notes.
That's a good trick.
Flavora has.
The cotton candy is really good at boosting caramelization notes in like sodas or caramels. Yeah, that's a good trick.
I screenshotted that. Haha.
I
You
can
just go back and watch the replay.
Oh yeah, of course. Duh.
Yeah, or you can just ask me, and I'll just send you a private share for the ELR recipe.
and look at me taking notes over here, damn it.
Hey, up my ducks put in, with custards much like caramels, I get too much dark caramelized sugar notes. Definitely need to find more of a blonde sugar mix for himself. And Mr. Haynes is putting in, is there a coconut cream out there, guys?
Yeah, Wonder Flavors. Wonder Flavors coconut custard.
I've also
Not
got,
custard. It's just coconut cream, but it's friggin' delicious.
If you're looking for a recipe, I have a coconut cream recipe on ELR, but that's also got jasmine in. But you can drop the jasmine out and just have a straightforward coconut cream.
Do you want to share it? We can see.
They wanted a recipe.
I will call it up now.
And
Custard juices swamp things.
Did the guy that just said he got too much of the caramelization notes, did he say in flavors or in recipes?
Yep.
In custards, I think he said.
in custards, yeah. With custards, much like caramels, I get too much dark caramelized sugar.
People like to
Notes to
put
it.
ethyl maltol. Yeah, ethyl maltol goes really good in custards and that.
It depends on the custard swamp thing.
Yes.
Yeah, the steep time. Yeah, that's a good point.
And Dave Marshall's been liking adding Wonder Flavors French thick with Custard Premium of late.
Another good French vanilla, yeah.
And I guess like I said last week as well, I was just being too careful with the custards, using it at like 3.5%, 4, 5%. If you up it like up to 7 and maybe even 8%, that might be helpful too, right?
Depends on your custard. Capella,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, Capella, yeah, that's the one I have.
FA, no.
Okay.
The Wonder Flavors custard, no. Inawera custard, no. Can you push TPA 2 that high?
I've only taken it as high as 4%.
Yeah,
I think that's the
same.
highest I'd take it, to be honest. 'Cause I
I
don't
think
think
I
you
put
can-
it. I think I did it at 5 in a recipe with a bunch of rhubarb and jams, and that was my only like vanilla note or custard note. But yeah, that was plenty.
Yeah, I've never taken it over 4.
Yeah, I think it's pretty. I think it's going to be pretty linear, so you're not really going to get much flavor out of it. And over 4%, I don't know whether it'll start going a little bit odd as well.
Yeah, but Capella you can definitely push to like 10% for sure. Let it sit.
What's the custard in Scuba's nuts?
That's vanilla
Capella.
custard V1.
Yeah, Capella V1, yeah.
One? Okay, I was gonna say 'cause
What was it at? It was at 14.
it was like 12 or 14 somewhere up in there. Yeah.
I need to try that just to have just to taste the effect. I need to try that.
And Mr. Bobo, can you have a word with the casters not shilling their shit halfway through the show?
Yeah.
My mod fell on my mouse.
Yeah.
Excuses.
I got the coconut cream recipe up for Mike. I've also dropped it in chat as well, so I'll just call that up quickly for it. So you should be able to get all of these flavors from chefs. I believe Nom Noms have probably got them as well, possibly Rainbow Vapes. So it's 1.25% Bavarian cream from TFA, 1.5% FA coconut, 0.5% of fresh cream from FA, 0.5% of Devon cream from Cupcake World.
Devon.
Yeah, 0.75% of the FA jasmine, but you can leave that out. 0.75% shisha vanilla from Inawera, 1% sweet coconut from Flavora, and 2% Vienna cream from FA. Now, the reason for the two coconuts, the FA coconut and the sweet coconut go really well together. They help each other out, and the sweet coconut actually fleshes out the milky notes that you get from the FA.
Let's say that Vienna cream's gonna make it milky, huh?
Yeah, the Vienna cream, the Bavarian cream, the cream fresh, and the
Fresh
Devon
cream.
and the Devon cream are all they're all for really rich, thick dairy cream.
Is jasmine an herb or a flower?
It's a flower.
Flour.
Okay.
Cheech just put in, just leave custards in a cupboard for a minimum of 6 weeks. Longer the better. And he says, when custard is black, it's ready.
I'm a heathen. I vape all of my custards fresh.
That's
Ooh.
literally probably honestly only with Capella custard too. Again, a lot of them don't need a month. Capella custard, yeah, but you know,
I vape Capella vanilla custard fresh as well.
yeah, it just changes a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's thicker, heavier, but
And Swan Thing says the only custard I have is Mixmaster, which I don't know what Mixmaster is. I'm guessing it's
Never heard of it.
company. Not heard of them. So has anybody else got any tips in chat about custards, what they do?
Yeah, just don't mix them.
Yeah.
you get some. If it's not eggy enough for you, you get some wonder flavor egg yolk in there.
I got egg yolk. Yeah. It's not. It's not something I like.
Doesn't
no,
work. Not quite. Yeah.
For me, I find custards after a while make my chest right tight.
You would?
My chest tight.
Really?
Yeah. If it's
Is
got
it-
like,
Is it the DAP?
I think so. It must be. Yeah. I think it is. It just after a
The
while,
really
I
heavy DAP recipe.
just sort of get a little bit. Do you know a little bit of a tight chest, and I think, oh, I better not vape anymore of that for a while.
Leave that for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit to do with that. But it could also be the vanilla notes in some of them as well.
Maybe I don't have a problem with straight vanilla. I used to vape straight vanilla, but it's just every so often, if so, you know, when you get a juice and it's like you're vaping on it, and it's I know it's like a rhubarb custard or something like that. I just sometimes think, oh, I've got a little bit of a tight chest after a while.
What I'm wanting to know is if someone's vaping like a certain flavor or whatever, and they fart, do you think that fart like takes on some of that flavor smell from what they were vaping?
No, because you're not
Your vape-
digesting it.
Your vape does not go into your colon. That's all I know.
Well, shit.
At least I hope not.
Well, it
You know,
depends
that'd
on where
be
you're
nice,
vaping
though,
from.
wouldn't
I
it? You
suppose.
know,
So
something
how
like
you're
you-
vaping down there in the
You
chair.
could just vape like, some nice, vanilla deal, and then just poof, and then somebody be like, well, that smells nice. What's that?
Well, you can try drinking it for effect, but I wouldn't recommend
There
it.
you go.
It might affect sperm like mango does.
What?
You've got to stop sitting on your mods, Bill.
Yeah.
Well, it brings a whole new meaning to blowing smoke up your ass.
Yeah, maybe you could try the other way around. Yeah.
Teacher put in, did use Innerwear the custard for a while, but gone off of it. They changed the recipe, I think, but mix at 2% was a good value. So he thinks they might have changed it Innerwear.
What? I do it anywhere at 2%.
I love Innerwear. It's the only one that's got a little bite to it to me. It's got just a little tick.
It's got little teeth.
It's almost like it's got a bakery or something.
Yeah, I get a very slight bakery note off the Innerwear custard as well.
Yeah.
That's why I normally use it a lot in bakeries because of that.
Yeah.
Don't mind the Innerwear custard, to be fair. Like, I'm not a custard fan at all. I like custard if it's with something, but a straight up custard, I can't take that. But like an apple pie and custard, yeah. But I do like the Innerwear one a lot. Just full.
Yeah. Yep. Very full.
And see, the kick with me is I like vaping custard, but I don't know whether or not I like eating custard because I have still never tasted custard.
You would. It's super delicious. It's way better than vaping it. I'll tell you that. But especially nice warm custard.
The other thing, we were vaping something else I'd never eaten either that I liked, but
It's one of my favorite things to do is vape things I've never eaten.
oh,
Oh, Bill's got a list about that long of things.
Oh, yeah, you don't like all nothing.
I know what it was.
Like everything.
Cheesecake. Yeah, I've never eaten cheesecake, but I like vaping it. Yeah.
Have you never eaten cheese? Okay.
Because it's got cheese and cake with it.
Year to
Because
get into
the name has cheese and cake, and I do not think cheese and cake go together.
But how do you know your cheesecakes and your custards actually taste like cheesecakes
I
and
don't
custards?
know. I'm just saying they taste good. I don't know whether or not.
Yeah.
That may be actually a good thing because I don't go into it with any expectations. Whatever the flavor that comes out to me, as I'm going like, oh, this is really nice. I don't know whether or not if I started eating custard, then maybe I'd be going like, this custard I'm eating doesn't taste right. It tastes nothing like Inawera. Or I mean, I wonder if you eat something first and then you vape it, you're trying to match that flavor up. So if
Yeah.
you vape it first and then I go to eat it, I'm sure my expectations are going to be it's going to taste like it does vaping. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah. Rocky Junior's putting, I've been trying an eggy eggnog using custard and French vanilla ice cream at VT. And Squirrel Smash puts, oddly, vaping would lead to increased farting due to glycerin causing bloating and irritation in some. I can't think of any research on the aroma of farts off the top of my head, though.
So we just did the French vanilla's episode, and I think he's saying he's doing that because French vanilla is supposed to be the real reason it's called French vanilla is because it's got added eggs and it's put into ice cream or something like that, and then it becomes. But none of the flavors had they were just richer, like a darker kind of yellow vanilla type thing. But they didn't, I don't know if they're going to give you those eggy notes that you like. I don't know if you're going to get them from the French vanilla. You're going the right direction with the vape train ice cream, but Hank's and ice cream, French vanilla ice cream might be a better option. There's some off notes in the vape train one.
What I found gave a very nice egg custard is a combination of Inawera, FA Custard Premium, and meringue.
There you go.
Rang, oh, nice.
Vaping Ed used to drink custard out of a big jug. I used to do that. And Swamp Thing says a nice egg custard would be good. We have a thing called egg custard over here.
Oh, the fucking boss as well.
That's what custard is.
No, not here. We say we don't have your custard over here. We have totally different custards.
No,
That's what
the
custard
difference
is.
between
It's made
custard
with
and
egg.
eggnog. Is egg custard and eggnog similar in any way?
Our egg custard is like a pie
Yes.
with a kind of a gelatine custard filling
Yeah.
Is it pudding
But
like
is it double boiled? With
with nutmeg on
egg
top. It's
dipped with
nutmeg,
egg.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right
nutmeg.
thick. It's right thick with nutmeg on top.
Yeah.
A bit like a
That's-
Portuguese egg tart, but without the lemony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a cook, so I know that's real custard. Here, American custard's not the same thing. I know that, and then we have pudding, which is just,
Pudding. Yeah.
the same fucking thing, but slightly different.
Well, somebody mentioned
I'll name my custard recipes pudding just so people don't get mad at me.
See, peas pudding is different over here as well.
Probably.
So Barry Jones said American custard and English custard are completely different. Most flavour concentrates represent American custards. That's why that's why it's more of a thicky, eggy custard than what we have. Because ours is like more cream.
Yeah, cream
You
pudding.
use less eggs and use like gelatin or something.
As far as I
It's
know,
powder. It's just powder.
It's,
Okay.
It goes in a
Powder
package.
stuff.
But whenever I've made custard, it's cream, a little bit of milk, and eggs.
And then my buddy at work just made it recently too, and then he just double boiled it and whisked it until it got nice and fucking thick, and sugar, and then you put some jam.
Little
on
little bit of corn flour as well, just to thicken it up.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was super delicious. Yeah. But you have to double boil it and cook it slow and low. Otherwise you scramble your eggs.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it does scramble, yeah. I've
That's
seen
what
that
Wonder
on
Breakfast egg yolk does to your custard.
I've seen that on Bake Off.
Yeah. See, I've watched a lot of that, so I know what I'm talking about too.
Yeah.
And then
Each put down. Sorry, go on.
No, I was saying then creme anglaise is just not set custard, right?
I have no idea. They say Kremlins glaze, and I have no idea what it is.
It's essentially custard that isn't set, from what I understand.
Right.
Yeah, it's a looser custard. It's not a thick custard. I think they probably they might skip out on the corn flour, which is what they use to thicken it up.
Yeah,
Bit of
Mike.
ambrosia. What's that?
Ambrosia, that's our custard over here. That's a big company that makes rice pudding and custard.
Yeah, it's like a Devon Custard, isn't it?
Yes, Devon Custard. Yeah,
Fucking lovely.
We have ambrosia salad over here.
it's just definitely not a salad.
It's like jello and fruit, I think,
Right.
and marshmallows.
All right. It's just a company that makes. It's like the biggest company that makes.
It's the biggest custard seller in Britain.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
It's got to be birds,
the
Annie.
main taste that you can get. Is
Not anymore. It used to be birds when I was a kid. Bird's eye, because
Yeah.
that came in the powder where you just added water to it and mixed it or milk and just mixed
Traditional
it up.
British custard is just powder. You guys are letting me down.
Yeah, it is. It's just powder.
That's
It's just
it?
good. It comes out.
You guys give us crap for that? No.
It comes
Comes out of a tin.
Yeah, you either get in a packet or get it in a tin. It takes about 2 minutes to make.
Only me nan can make real custard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of people not agreeing with Help Me, Doc.
Well, you guys don't do holiday tomorrow, huh?
Who's on holiday tomorrow?
You guys don't do a holiday tomorrow. do you?
No.
Is it Thanksgiving? Yeah, you on Thanksgiving this week?
Yeah, I just remembered that's
Oh.
an American thing. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We just eat turkeys.
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah, yeah. Turkeys are not just for Christmas.
We don't eat it for Christmas. We eat
We don't
ham
do them for. We
Christmas.
rarely do them for Christmas in the States because everybody does them for Thanksgiving. Everybody wants like ham or prime rib. I'm doing a beef Wellington here.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm really
very important for Thanksgiving or for Christmas.
for tomorrow.
Ah, right, right.
I didn't want to do a turkey. We also didn't go grocery shopping till yesterday. So
All
I
right.
was like, if I want to stick my turkey in a bathtub in water,
Yeah.
then I can do that.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, I'll just get some beef and do a Wellington. That'll be fun.
You need 5 days at least, sometimes longer, depending on the turkey. As to
If you do it in water, it's 30 minutes per pound. So if you have like a 20-pound turkey, it's still going to take you 10 hours. But
You're not supposed to do it in water, though, are you?
you can do it in cold water,
You get salmonella,
not in cold water.
apparently.
well, not if you kill the salmonella.
Maybe
If
with
you
that
cook it,
big of a turkey.
if you cook it hot enough, you'll kill the salmonella. You don't, it's not.
What have you got to do with water to turkey?
So
Defrost it, leave it in water.
Defrost it? Right, okay.
You just have to swap the water out constantly and keep cold water in there. But yeah, that works. But
Everybody knows anyway, turkey isn't just for Christmas, it's for Boxing Day, and then it's for 4
Yeah.
or 5 days after.
for curry.
And then it's your farts for the week after that.
for Boxing Day must be like our Thanksgiving. Then, huh?
No.
I
no.
No?
the day after Christmas Day.
Day after Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't do Boxing Day, do you?
You do a holiday right after Christmas?
Yeah, it's next day. It's next day. We have
What do you-
Christmas Day and then Boxing Day.
Yeah,
It's a
we
day going to your
On Boxing
in-laws.
Day too?
we have that too. We just call it second Christmas Day. You know, that's easier than Boxing Day.
We have a second holiday on Friday this week.
Oh,
So do you
right.
want to get Christmas Day off then? Is that only Christmas Day? Is
No,
that it?
Christmas Eve, usually. Usually
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
Right.
Oh, well, yeah, and then kids get off for like until New Year's.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
well, as do
Christmas
we.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're out of
holiday.
school for like a month.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
generally break up on the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, and then the back in
Yeah,
school
back on
like
the
4th or 5th.
Uh-huh. It's exactly 1 month until Christmas today. By the way, it's the
31
24th.
days. It's 31 days till Christmas.
Yeah.
I seen that. Well, I know that is because I went in Asda and they had a little sign outside with a countdown time and it said 31 days. till
No
Christmas.
way. Did they do that like all year?
That's fucking terrifying, that, mate.
31
How?
days.
How? How?
I don't know.
Yeah, but see, who cares how long it is till Christmas? That's the
Some
thing.
people do, Bill. Some people really do.
I mean,
Or
What's
maybe
that kid?
bank balance does.
it's 115 days, 8 hours, 53 minutes, and 35 seconds until spring.
Until spring, yes.
That it's back to golfing season.
Yeah. Do you want to put Turkey's crap chicken? Rocky Toon is having lasagna for Xmas. Mike Haynes says shove a lemon up it. Oh, dear.
Rocky said before he's going to mix Michelle's custard up, which I've got here. Shall I say?
Yeah. Put it up, yeah.
Because I noticed it come up on the VC calculator.
I bet it has vanilla pudding in it.
Yep.
See you later, Mr. Anderson.
Yes, it does.
There it is.
It's 3.
So it's Michelle's eggnog custard, which is the two
Eggnog.
the combo that everybody talks about. I heard that combo first time on Noted when they had a custard episode about 2.5 years ago. That combo was brought up. So it's in a word custard at 2%, Custard Premium at 2.4, Eggnog by Flavora at 1.4, Super Sweet at 5, and the
I'm not a fan of vanilla pudding.
which it had to be in there, didn't it? So it's
She can't make a recipe without vanilla pudding. It's not.
So that's
What's wrong with the pudding, Benny?
I'll share that in chat.
I don't like the flavour of it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm not that keen on it.
No, I'm not.
I like it. I've got it in. No, it's in this. It's in VST. Yeah.
I never had a problem with it. Mine went really dark on me though.
Ooh, that is really
Oh.
that's a little bit dark.
It's dark in here. It's more brown than black, but I still use it. It still smells good. It tastes good. I like it.
Mine's not
nice bright
super
vanilla.
dark. Mine's actually kind of a little, but
Yeah, I've probably had this for like a couple years. So that's
this condensed milk, that's dark.
Yeah. Jody Vapor says wood pigeon's quite nice. Cheaper if you have a 1.7, whatever it is, 0.17 rifle, air rifle. So yeah, so are you happy with what's going on with the custard there, Mr. Hooked on Funk?
Yeah, I got a lot of tips in there. Excellent. I'm gonna order some stuff later on tonight or tomorrow morning to get all the shite in. Excellent. Thank you for that, guys. Appreciate that.
It's all right. Herb says he wants some figgy pudding, whatever the fuck that is. It's like a stodgy mush. Is figgy pudding. It's yeah. It's got sultanas and stuff like that.
Does it have figs in it?
I think so. I've only ever had it down London. It's quite nice to make a big slab like that.
Mm.
They were like suety,
Had it.
sort of. I've only had it
Suey?
down London. I got it from a sandwich shop. Huh? What?
Suey?
Suety. You know, like suet pudding. I don't know if you know what.
I was gonna say that's how they call pigs here. It's like suey. It's not.
You've been watching Deliverance too much. Suey.
So at 45 minutes into the show, I have just realised that I have been on top chat for the whole time. So
Oh.
that you were on live chat.
That's because
Love
Benny
watching
didn't
it.
start the show to tell you to do it. But yet the other thing is, Bobo, now you need to do the replay Rangers. How you gonna handle this?
Benny run the replay Rangers. So like that.
We haven't got a replay ranger. I've checked.
They knew you were gonna do it, Bobo, so nobody said anything because they're like, "Oh, Bobo."
We had
yeah.
Sam saying thank you very much for being on. So thank you very much for being on, Sam. And thank you very much for being on again today.
Sorry I was late.
It's all right, not a problem. No problem. Well, actually, what you're vaping on anyway?
The same mod and tank as last week. The Pixie.
That was a
and
week ago. What was that?
I have the Sigeli Cronus, and then I always have the Pixie, the Vapefly Pixie. Tiny little one coil,
Oh yeah.
tiny little guy. Gives me a ton of flavor for my. But again, I have a Hadley too, but this holds more than my Hadley does, so I don't have to drip quite as often, and it gives me the same amount of good flavor. And I'm always chasing like the best flavor profile because I have to test stuff. But yeah, I'm vaping Yes We Pineapple.
Yes, we pineapple.
You couldn't spring for the Shikra? Oh,
There he goes.
They had these on sale, and I got them for like $15 a piece, and I grabbed like 5 of them or something.
well, so were these.
I bet. I don't know. I like
This
black.
is the same thing. It's just got a clock. That's the
Oh,
only
okay.
difference between the two.
I think mine has a clock. I always wondered what that was.
Does have a
Yeah.
It's got the little thing on it. Is that it? The time.
This one actually, when you turn it on and then you pop it, it'll actually come up with a regular little.
Oh, okay.
clock.
Mine's
That's
got
the
a
only difference I could find.
mine's got a little dial. Like,
Yeah.
it
Well,
looks like a
apparently
clock.
one of them, the difference it does, one of them you have to put a passcode in.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
No, you've got to put it in the Chronos as well.
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
you can
put it in
take
the
one. You
Cronus.
can take it off, and one you can't. That's the difference.
The one that Bill's got is aluminium. I think it's aluminium.
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
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 Oh, here we go again.
It's not the proper. It's aluminum. That's the proper thing for it. The guy who invented aluminum.
Aluminium.
Said,
Aluminium.
We changed it to aluminium. It's aluminum.
There's no
You're just
second I in
lazy.
there, right?
Aluminium. That's what it is.
Yes,
no second.
aluminium.
Just
There's no
say
I.
Reynolds wrap. It'll be a whole lot easier. You know?
Oh dear. So yeah, so I hope you picked up a little bit there on custards. We have got another little request in, have we not, Graham?
Yeah, a monkey on juice, Stuart Dill. He hasn't mixed before, and he wants to. He's like first time mixing. He wants to keep it as simple as possible. He's looking for a Ribena flavor or a single flavor concentrate that he can get a decent blackcurrant from. But we've got to try and keep it as simple as possible because he hasn't got any mixing gear.
Ooh.
And it's just come up with some suggestions.
You've talked about blackcurrant. Are you scared Sam off?
Yeah.
We don't do black currant over here, so
I think he can't get away. Won't be able to get away without getting super sweet because it'd be vape commercial. So we'll need super sweet as one of the concentrates.
What
So
was the first blackcurrant? What was the first profile he said?
Ribena.
Oh, I don't know that.
What is that?
It's just a blackcurrant juice,
It's a
basically. We have
blackcurrant
here.
cordial.
Oh, it's
yeah,
like a brand of
cordial.
juice.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Oh,
just
right.
like the juice of a blackcurrant, basically.
Okay.
I only
he's
know
probably
two,
got
FA
other
and
things in there.
VSO.
The closest I've tasted to it is the Inawera blackcurrant, and I can't remember what. There's a lot of people who say you can push that really high. There was a Concrete River recipe which used 2 blackcurrants, and I can't remember what. I tried to find it today, and I couldn't remember what it was. It was just 2 blackcurrants, and it was like a blackcurrant cordial, and I couldn't find it. But the other one, I think Nick suggested Decadent Vapors. 10%. You suggest you've got some ideas, haven't you, Liam?
Cupcake World is really good. It's got that really thick mouth feel as well, which is hard to find in fruits. You can easily single flavor at that. You can easily single flavor that one at 10%.
So that would be easy to just pour in the bottle. And
Yeah, the other one that's popped into my head is Chef's Flavors Fantasy range. His Fantasy Blackcurrant. That's also a really good blackcurrant. That is a little bit of Ribena-like as well, if I remember rightly.
Solution for him.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's got any cooling in it though. So I know some of the fantasy range have cooling, and I can't remember if that one did or not.
Yeah.
Can I just add? Can I just add, if you've never mixed before and you start mixing with a single flavor, it's gonna be I think if you start mixing, you got to invest a bit of time and money in more flavors as well. So you find your own flavor. You can't say this is a good blackcurrant for you.
It's just to start him off. It's
yeah.
I did suggest like have put it on the group that you might be try with 1 shots to begin with and then start.
Okay.
That's what I say. If you just want to go that route, and,
Yeah.
keep it as cheap as possible. Getting 1 shot is going to be your best
Yeah,
bet.
exactly. Yeah.
They're going to be tasting way better than any single flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them, anyways. 99% of them. But
But I did. I'm going to see if I can try and find that concrete river one, because I tried that about 2 years ago, and it was really good. And I think it was like Innerwear Blackcurrant at 8, and FA Blackcurrant Bribes at 2 or something like that, just the two together. And that was, I think it's that. I'll probably try and mix it up and sit with him and just say, right,
You want red currant, get Capella.
the sweet currant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you want red currant. The VSO black currant's really good too, but not for a single flavor.
Yeah, but we can't get, because we can't get that over here because it's
Club.
You guys
Well-
need to give me a list of what I can't talk about. VSO, Wonder Flavors, fucking. No. You guys get Flavora? Yeah.
yeah.
Is it Flavora at Chefs? Yeah, they do.
Get Flavora in quite a lot of places. It's just VSO. We had VSO in chess for a little bit, and then it just slowly vanished. The strawberry just went in the first week, and we never saw it again.
Just Benny won't buy Flavor because it costs too much.
Exactly.
It's cheap. Yeah.
False economy.
Yeah, I live right by Flavora. They're an hour away from me.
All right.
Jungle
I
Flavors
mean,
too.
you get it wholesale cheap. Yeah.
No, I still gotta get it at Bull City, and
It's gonna say if you go down to the Flavors, it kind of like going down to the slaughterhouse. They just got a thing out in the front where they just got it in a little deal, and you walk in and
I wish that'd be nice. I need to start talking to them a little bit more.
Yeah.
I can
Knock
do
on
that
the
at Jungle Flavor too. Jungle Flavor is like 45 minutes away from me.
Knock on the
Flavor
door
Jungle.
and say, "Do you know who I am?"
Samsung
I'm on
knows
noted. Come on.
Come on, no, do you know who I am? That's all you got to do.
I'm gonna respond to emails. No.
Swamp Things run out of super sweet. Never good.
Ooh.
Get a 4-ounce bottle.
Yeah.
You don't sweetener. Just get a big ass fucking bottle. You're always gonna use it.
Yeah.
I got some, what do you call it? Is that Sugar Daddy? Is it Sugar Daddy? That mix?
The Rick's Sugar Daddy. Yeah.
Yeah, I got some.
I
of
hear
that
good
one,
things
yeah.
about that stuff.
Yeah, because it's a mixture of. Is it mixture of 3 on that Sugar Daddy? I think it's not. It's not. It's like a mixture of different ones, isn't it?
What, does it got stevia in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sugar
Yeah.
daddy. I think it's a blend of about 3 different ones. The sugar
Yeah.
daddy.
If you want just sucralose, Flavor West and Flavora, I believe, right?
Mm.
No, Flavor West is just sucralose. It's a big bottle of that too.
So yeah, there's a few deals going on at the moment. So if you do want to have a look at some one shots and that, like you can go over to Vaporable. Have got some of theirs on, quite a lot on, to be honest with you. Some of the iron in, some like Element and things like that, they've got on there. So you might be able to pick up a blackcurrant flavour from there. Because they're having their Black Friday sale. So yeah, go over there and check out. Best Sig Liquid have got a 40% off, so maybe try something on there. He's done a starter kit, but that sorry, I can't. He's done a starter kit, but I can't find it on the website. His new starter kit's come out on Best Sig Liquid, but I can't find it.
They've also Sig Liquid's also got a Ribena one shot.
Yeah.
And they'll mix it up for you. In your PG VG ratio, they'll do everything for you, and you've got the choice between the different, if you want 120 mils or different type of mils, they mix it all up there.
Yeah.
And then you can add your own PG or VG or have it all in one, and they'll just do it for you.
Mm.
What's the
They take
cost?
the pain out.
Is it less than commercial? More than?
No, well, if it is at the moment, it's 40% off.
It worked out between £9 and £14, depending on what you wanted to do. I've messed around with it today, and if it's 40% off, so it's coming in around about £5 to £7 for 250 mils.
Ooh.
Can't sneeze at that.
No. I know, what is it? It's got a Stigby's have got their sale on. All their juice are on at £5. at the moment. Amatorium, you get 10% off if you want to try Enlighten. As I say, whole UK vapes day, don't mix, just buy some Amatorium Enlighten.
Yeah, I like it.
enjoy.
Really good.
And Geordie's just done a review of it. Thank you, Geordie. Well appreciated.
Swamp Thing says, I think Ribena is not only blackcurrant. Yes, I don't think we had a word with that because Liam was saying he thinks it's got apple in it, didn't you, mate?
Oh, what the advert says?
Ribena, yeah, I think it's got apple juice as a backbone. A lot of the juices and stuff that you buy tend to have a little bit of apple or a little bit of orange in the background.
Apple
Yeah,
juice
quite-
is a big, like base juice for a lot of things.
Yeah, it's quite surprising when you look at the back of a can, you know, that's like, says it's, you know, a grape juice, and you have a look at it and it's got orange, lime, pineapple.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, I don't taste any of that. Do you know what I mean?
Which juice are you getting?
Yeah. Nevin says, bring back Graham's white shirt and posh haircut.
Graham's never had a posh haircut.
Right, so do you want to do the mixing wheel, seeing as it's
No.
10 o'clock? Oh, in fact, why am I saying it's Bobo? Are we doing the mixing wheel tonight, or we're not?
No, we'll be doing the mixing wheel tonight, or what, Graham?
Hang on.
I
I can't remember if I've taken off anything.
I like the little racing unicorns better.
Unicorn,
personally.
racing unicorns.
Please don't get Apple Bakery again.
Yeah,
Actually, no, this is the main. We need the bass, don't we? So
it's all about the bass, no treble.
That's the main.
well, I'll just roll that one and then
Oh,
change.
there's licorice on there. I like that.
Well, I put that on there for you.
Oh, lovely.
So okay, we'll roll the wheel. The ice cream man's come in.
Yeah.
It's a spooky ice cream man, that is.
Kareem.
Mm.
It's a cream.
Cream and change that to main. Please not licorice cream.
Licorice.
That's
But
not a
if
good
it's
combo.
Cream, do you have to do it on Clapton's because he was in Cream, right?
Yeah.
Unusual fruit.
An unusual
fruit
fruit.
cream.
An unusual fruit cream.
Specify what makes a fruit unusual. Now,
Not
If it has spikes on it.
is it the shape? So a pineapple would be unusual then, right?
Unusual fruit. Oh, why did I put
I'd
that?
say for vaping,
I-
like rhubarb, blackberry, cherry would all count.
Cherry? Oh, yeah.
They're unusual for vaping.
Yeah, I'd also say fruits. An unusual fruit for me would be one that you wouldn't necessarily get on like the UK supermarket shelves. So something like cherimoya.
Like a lychee. Lychee, well, how do you call that?
Kumquat.
Yeah, I think a tomato cream.
Tomato,
Why?
I can do that. I've
tomato fruit?
with some oregano and
Yeah,
celery.
Tomato is a fruit.
Tomatoes
Oh,
are
yeah.
fruit. Yeah.
No, it's not an unusual fruit, though.
Not
unusual. Yeah, it'd be-
Not unusual.
well, Liam should know that. I mean, Tom Jones was from there, right?
Well, it's not unusual.
Yeah, South Wales, yeah.
Yeah.
South Walian.
The what?
South Walian.
Well, what you said then. Vaping a lot of commercial juice. This is Vaping here. It says a lot of commercials are getting cheaper now. I've been shopping at Washington Capes. I think that's Washington Vapes.
Not for long though. All the wholesale prices.
And the most I paid, they're all going up. Are they?
all the wholesale prices are starting to just.
Don't I
Right.
fucking know it, mate?
Are they shooting up a little bit? Are they?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's saying 100ml for $9.99. Most are cheap or buy one get one free. Yeah.
If
I,
you
Go on, sorry.
find a fruit fly that's not annoying, that's unusual.
I just looked up the ingredients for Ribena
Oh
just to see if it did have apple in there. I was getting it mixed up with something else. It's not apple. It's just water, sugar, blackcurrant juice, ascorbic acid, and vitamin C. And then some
Orange.
preservatives, and that's it.
Orange juice, vitamin C.
Yeah.
But yeah, black currants actually have vitamin C in them anyway.
So yeah, cactus. George is saying you can do cactus is fruit. Cactus fruit.
I don't think I have any unusual fruits. All mine are usual.
And he says, I'm sure there was a guy called Ribena Man who did an awesome Ribena juice back in the day. I think that's the same as the Ribena. Cum squat. Nevins is doing cum squat.
Didn't
So am I.
Fleetwood Mac sing
What,
Ribena?
Nevin?
Swamp Thing has kumquat from Wonder Flavors. Mix that with a bit of cream.
Tell Nick to do something else because that's what I'm doing.
All right, do something else.
Do something else.
We're on.
Well, I got that. I've got no idea what that is. It
No, but
should.
as we can't see it.
Wait a sec.
It's broth.
Oh.
It's citrus.
Citrus.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Just citrus.
Citrus. Yeah, it's a really nice flavour as well.
Stuart Dilly saying, is there a Jaffa cake liquid?
Probably.
Jaffa cake. If you don't, I don't know if for Sam, have you ever heard of a Jaffa cake?
I have. Yeah, it's one of your biscuits.
It's a biscuit.
cake?
It's a cake.
Was it? It's got
It's a cake.
chocolate and fruit in it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a bit of orange, like a jelly.
Yeah.
Like
A bit
They're
of marmalade.
kind of like jammy Dodgers, but they got the chocolate on top, right?
yeah. It's similar sort of principle, yeah, but with
Kinda
orange.
Got the fruity jam in it. But, okay,
Yes,
yeah.
and it's like a bit. It's a cake base, not a biscuit, because I didn't want to pay tax on it.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yep. That's why it's a
Yeah.
cake.
Yeah, it'd be a Java cake, Java. Yeah.
That's only chocolate, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's like a milk chocolate topping.
Yeah.
So if I was going to do one, I would do Vape Train marmalade
Yes.
with
Which one though?
The orange marmalade, not the English marmalade, because that's wrong.
Yep.
Vape Train orange marmalade with I'd probably go for a little bit of cap jelly candy just to gellify a little bit with Vape Train chocolate mousse and TFA double chocolate clear just to back up that chocolate mousse a little bit and add a bit of
I
depth.
recently discovered that one-on-one blood orange is really good with chocolate.
Yeah, so that would probably be a really good choice then to throw with the Vape Train marmalade.
It's nice and it's sweet and candied blood orange. So but it's not that like orange soda type orange. Because I tried it with Innerwear Shisha orange too, and that was just wrong. It tasted like chocolate orange soda.
Yeah.
The other really good one that goes with chocolate is the orange cream from Wonder Flavors.
Yes,
But
yes, it
I
does.
don't think that would be right for this mix. For that mix.
You
for
need the
Jack
chocolate
Cake
frost, or no, yeah, like, I don't know if the chocolate frosting would work.
I like orange soda. I do. Ooh.
Chocolate orange soda.
Nick is saying Jaffa Cake jelly has a lot of apricot in it.
There you go.
And Jordy says Jaffa cakes are a bastard. Can't just have one.
Nope.
No, once you pop, you can't stop.
You go so fast, man. You only get about 7 of them in a fucking packet as well.
Yeah, that's what it says on there. Serving size, 1 packet. It used to be 20 until they realised that people were eating a whole packet at once.
Yeah.
Just change the nutritional facts to reflect that.
Yeah.
No, they just changed their package size.
Yeah.
They just reduced how many were in a packet and just kept the price as it was.
Sam, Mike saying, what was the 2 flavours again? Blood orange and?
One-on-one blood orange. The other orange, I said.
I think you were on about mixing it with something else.
Oh, I tried it with Shisha orange in Awera. The
Right.
Shisha orange
chocolate.
in Awera Shisha orange is like it's like really sweet and syrupy, but it's definitely like orange soda orange in my mind.
So there you go. That's it. Squirrel Smash has put his recipe on. If you were on, he's put SCP 1386, the unusual ice cream van on ELR. If someone wants to bring that up.
The unusual ice cream van.
And I'm glad someone got the little reference to Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. That was good.
Johnny Bibb said, has there ever been a marzipan flavour? There's marzipan flavour, isn't there?
There is, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Inawera, FA, concentrates, they're both very good.
I was asking for the chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm just drawing a complete and utter blank on unusual fruits.
I think Sam, it was asking for the chocolate you was mentioning when you were talking about the
Yeah, I was mixing them with chocolate. Yeah, I put blood orange with a couple chocolates, trying to do like my mom's favorite wintertime treat are the little candy oranges. They're chocolate oranges.
Yeah, Terry's chocolate
Terry's.
orange.
Yeah. Then she just break them apart and then she eats them like by the
Yeah.
slice or whatever. Yeah, she loves those. So I was going after that. And I think blood orange one-on-one is my key to that, but I haven't. It tastes really good. But they, yeah. Anyways, I have did you say that person? Where did that person post his recipe? I can pull it up real quick.
I got the
that.
SCP.
Okay.
I got the SCP one up. Wasn't
Okay.
showing on the main list for some reason. I had to go into Squirrel Smash's profile to call it up. It's odd. But yeah, SCP-1386, the unusual ice cream van. So that is right. So we've got Flavora Brie cheese at 0.25%, 0.95% Flavora Cherimoya, 0.5% Flavora Greek yogurt, 0.75% Flavora sweet coconut, and 0.65% Flavora sweet mango.
That's gonna be funky.
Yeah.
That. I assume the brie cheese is in there for a little bit of creaminess and thickness.
I assume it's in there to help with the yogurt. Yeah.
Yeah, give it a little bit of sour.
Yeah, a little bit more. Is Greek yogurt Flavora pretty tangy?
Yeah.
Is it as tangy as the TPA one?
Not quite as tangy,
I've used them both. I just haven't single flavored them. So
but it's got a definite tang to it.
I got mine ready.
I have no idea.
Swamp Thing says, what about a wagon wheel mix juice? And Peter West just put on Orgy Mango. What about this for the name for the juice? Graham's next line.
Wagon wheel mix would be quite difficult because I can see the marshmallow just melding too much with the chocolate, so you wouldn't really taste it.
Yeah, just can get chocolate marshmallow or chocolate.
You could get around with teddy bear.
Okay, well, we're round with a teddy bear.
Teddy bear by Salubero.
Teddy bear?
That tastes like.
Marshmallow chocolate.
Teddy bear? Teddy bear, the palace, though.
Decorations in it.
I can imagine you get a bit of cotton mouth with that.
Yeah. Tastes like Build-A-Bear Factory.
As soon as we were on unusual fruits and we're also doing custards, I'm just going to call up an older recipe of mine, which is a cactus custard.
Ooh, cactus custard. Wow.
Yep.
Custard.
Yeah, so it's in my usual naming style, prickly custard. So it's
A
lot of thought went into that, didn't there?
Or didn't it?
More thought went into the picture than the actual name, to be honest. But it's 2% TFA Bavarian cream, 6% cactus cupcake from Mullenberry, 1% cotton candy, 3% custard premium from FA, 2.5% French vanilla from Cap, and 4% vanilla custard from Cap. And it works really, really well. I think it's the only cactus you could probably get away with mixing with a custard because the others are a little bit too watery. Like
I
cactus
changed that name to Custard by a Prick. Yeah.
On the back of the end, the teddy bear does taste a bit like the wagon wheel. The top without the biscuit.
Ah, nice. So a little bit of Inawera biscuit and JF biscuit and you're away.
Be as simple as just having this and then two for the biscuit taste, and that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
Just while they're on about Nick's Battenberg mix. Can you find that on ELR for them and just show, because he's asking for Battenberg. And Vaping is I'm not patient up for mixings. I would love a good cherry bakewell. Does anybody don't know how to point me in the right direction for the cherry bakewell?
And
Describe. Don't look at me. I keep on failing at cherry.
Go look at me on ATF. I have like 12 cherry recipes. One of them's gonna fit.
I've got a good cherry vape, but I don't know what cherry it is.
Cherry boom.
Jeff's had a really good one shot called Quell Bakes Well,
All right.
which was that was a really nice cherry bakewell, but I think it's been discontinued.
What is a cherry bakewell? Is that just like a cherry pie?
Yeah. Yes. Basically, yeah. It's like a thin crust. With does it have cherry bakewell has marzipan on top, doesn't it?
And marzipan,
Marzipan on top.
marzipan icing and glassy cherry.
Glacé cherry on top.
And plum sauce.
So cherry like compote, cherry pie filling.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
marzipan on top, and then okay.
Yeah, with some icing on top.
SSA compote cherry is really good. Good start. Mulberry red cherry.
So Graham, are you writing this down for your cherry bakewell?
No, I'm not even going near cherry bakewell. That's like
Done. I'm done.
I finally ordered a concentrate, which I think is the missing ingredient from Coca-Cola. I'm going to be so disappointed when it comes.
Oh, it's an almond cake. It's a frangipan that's in cherry bakewell, apparently.
Frangipan.
Frangipan. So it's an almond.
Which is
instead of
cherry.
the marzipan. With cherry.
No, almond tastes like cherry and vape. It's
Do have
A lot of marzipans have a cherry note to me too. I agree with that.
do have a festive bakewell, which is the one that they tend to bring out Christmas time, which is the custard one.
All right.
It's got like custard topping on there.
I can do my recipe.
But I got Nick's Battenberg up as well, ready to share.
Me too.
Yep, bingo.
So this is I'm knocking everything over on my desk. So this is Nick's Battenberg. So 0.5% of FA almond, 1.6% Mullenberry apricot, 1% cornbread from 1-on-1, 4.5% fluffy white cake from Wonder Flavors, 1.75% marzipan from FA, 1.5% sugar cookie V1 from CAP, and 0.3% super sweet.
that was back in his. I put sugar cookie in everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cornbread and the fluffy white cake with the sugar cookie will give you a really nice textured, slightly crumbly cake. The type that you get in the Battenberg, with the almond and the marzipan working well to give you that filling. And Mullenberry apricot is really, really good. If you like apricots, it's definitely worth picking up.
Mm.
So there you go. That one is Battenberg. Can't find it on ALR. Rocky Soon is putting Lovage in the Garden. If you can find that on ALR.
That no.
Here, you want me to throw mine up real quick and
Yeah,
talk about it?
yeah.
Get it out of the way?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course you can. Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Blue, 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 blue. And blue. I just went with cedro fruit, wonder flavors, and kumquat because they are unusual, but it's gonna give me a kind of familiar taste. Then I went SSA sweet yogurt, which is nice and creamy and tangy, and I like using it in my cheesecakes to give an extra tang note to my cheesecake, but it works also really good in yogurts, and it's not offensive. So I really like SSA sweet yogurt. And then a little bit of sweetener, Vape Train vanilla cream. It's nice and creamy and bring some vanilla notes to it. And then that flavor was yogurt, just kind of help build out the body. Make it
Oh, looks
thicker.
good as that.
So it'll be a nice citrusy yogurt is what that should end up being.
The cedro is the lemon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like candied lemon.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then the kumquat's that nice kind of citrusy, almost not an orange, but pretty orangey still.
Yeah, it's like a cross, isn't it? A cross.
I
orange.
feel way more confident about this one than I do mine from last week, which did not turn out very good. But it was okay. It was vapable, but I was like, nah.
Well, at least you don't get on the VC mixing wheel. That's lethal.
I did that. I had to do that, and I lost. Yeah, because I got stuck with. I got Flavora donuts. I think I had to do like, and then wild melon. It was a bunch of creams and cheesecake, and then I got wild melon.
Yeah.
So I did like a wild melon cheesecake. It was, I lost.
So I've got Rocky's lavage in the garden. So
Lovers in the glovers.
Lovers in the garden.
In the garden.
In the garden.
In the garden.
So it's 0.5% of Wonder Flavors Bavarian cream. Really nice cream as well. 0.25% Flavora citrus soda. 0.25% clove. 0.25% lavage root from Flavora. 2% Russian vodka from Vape Train and 2% VSO tomato.
Is this Bloody Mary?
It sounds
Looks
like
like,
it,
looks
doesn't
like a Bloody Mary.
With some extra herbs and some Sprite.
Yeah.
The Sprite.
Forget the hot sauce. Yeah.
it? Cloud Chucker, you all right, buddy?
I've dropped that in chat as well if people wanted to have a look at it, and I've also dropped my trifle bakewell recipe in chat as well.
Johnny Babe saying it. Anybody made a nice tiramisu?
Tiramisu has coffee and cinnamon in it, and I just want to shout out real quick if I can find it. It's really good. SSA tiramisu. It's a clear concentrate, and it tastes really good. So you're not going to ruin your coils and shit with it. So that's a good place to start too.
And what would you use that at then, Sam?
I keep SSA at 2 or under. I've only done it in one recipe, and it was one of Lumi's recipes, and it was really good. I think she put it with Flavora pound cake, added some rich cinnamon, some more in there or something like that. It was really simple, some cream cheese icing, whatever. But yeah, I think I have another tiramisu. You run the risk of putting like your espresso or coffee into it, and then your whole mix turns black.
No worries.
Scare them away.
I don't know what that flavor is.
You do now. I'm sure you were talking about it a year or so ago.
You know what tiramisu is?
You love Italian cake,
No, I
don't
have
you?
no idea what that flavor is.
What the-
What that flavor?
He
He can't
knows
say
what
it,
that
can
flavor
he?
is. He can't pronounce that flavor.
Yep.
What his problem is.
Tiramisu. Tiramisu.
When he tried to stick it in the aromomizer, it really got bad.
Stuart Dill's got a question as well. What about the lager juice?
Ooh.
Vape Train have a lager. I have no idea if it's any good though.
Yeah, FA makes a beer. Hankson makes a beer. Inawera has a dark lager, but
Did you guys try it?
I've tried the Inawera dark lager, and it's got some like fruity notes in it. It's kind of weird.
Oh, huh.
We do have a beer episode on Noted coming up next year, I think, and somewhere in the beginning of the year. So I grabbed a bunch of them, but yeah.
Yeah,
As far as like actual lager, I mean, that's tough getting that like alcohol note to be right.
Yeah.
'Cause,
well, I bought Vaporball's lager. I was like, oh, I'll have a try making IPA on Vaporball's lager, and it was like gone off homebrew.
See, I think IPA is really easy to do because you just use Yakima hops,
Yeah.
and you have and then some citruses, and you got
Yeah, well,
your hoppy, citrusy IPA. But stout, I was trying to do it like a dark chocolate espresso stout, and I was having trouble with it. But I've heard good things about FA beer. I just need to play with it more.
Mm.
There's a couple of IPA recipes on all flavors.
I have one out. Yeah, I have one too. It's got I think I put a Flavora tobacco in it too. So it's like drinking an IPA after you smoked a cigarette. It's really weird, but it's actually pretty good. Yeah, Yakima hops is that's like staple in
Yakima.
IPA recipe. Wow.
Oh.
Do we look alike? I don't know. Everybody says we look alike. I don't think
Definitely.
we
We
do.
just
I
need some
know.
glasses. Yeah.
Chunkier cheeks. Okay, how about now?
Oh yeah, that's
Just
mini Sam.
ears.
There we go. Yeah. I need the chunkier cheeks. He needs the big earlobes. Then we'll get that.
Yeah, I can do a quick share on the trifle bakewell recipe if anyone wants to see it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that yours or Nick's?
It's my one.
Okay. Then yes, I want to see it.
So, yeah, so it's 2.5%. So the base is made up of 2.5% apple pie from FA, 1.5% FA cookie, and 0.5% pound cake. Now the pound cake is there just to give it that texture and mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
Then Custard Premium makes up the custard layer with raspberry jam and Inawera plum actually making up the filling.
Inawera plum, is that one that you have to keep low like that?
I kept it really low in this just because I wanted it just to get that little bit of plum, turn the raspberry jam to more of a plum jam.
We just did
But-
plums recently. I think Dave got a weird off note from it. I can't remember what he tested it at. I don't have the regular one. I have their smoked plum and I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think if you push it up too high, it's not gonna taste well, and it's gonna stomp on a lot of things on the recipe as well.
I think he said it got floral if you go too high with it.
And then just a little bit of shisha vanilla just to bring up the vanilla notes in there. It's
That was great.
basically one of these.
Ooh.
From what I could tell from the packet and everything, there isn't actually any frangipan or marzipan or anything like that on the trifle bakewells.
Sorry. So would that be your trifle bakewell? Is that
That
what
was
that
the
was?
trifle bakewell.
Ah, right. I get you. Someone was just asking, Johnny Baper were asking about weed stuff. I'm guessing
You
he's
make
wanting
weed flavorings.
Yes, weed flavorings. That's what I was asking. That taste
Go
of weed.
smoke weed.
yeah.
Terpenes.
You can buy terpenes too, but terpenes are wicked expensive. They're crazy expensive. That's how I got into mixing, was looking up how they flavored vape carts and like terpenes, and then I was like, oh, flavorings. But,
All right, Mike.
terpenes-
Catch you later.
Like,
Hi, Mike.
Okay, Mike.
We're nearly up to that time anyway, because it's nearly 25 past.
Yep.
So,
see Dada? Look, it's Dada.
That is unnoted.
yeah.
It's unnoted.
It's on notice.
I show my other two. they'll be like, that's you.
yeah.
Yep.
Are we wrapping it up then, Mr. Bobo?
Yeah, I reckon so. It's about that time, innit?
It is.
I never normally pay attention to how you wrap it up, so I'm going to let you do it.
Right, so thank you very much for joining us tonight. It has been a good show. Thank you very much to our guests, Jay and Sam. Much appreciated. Jay, I hope you've got some tips on your custard.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks a lot for the tips, guys. From chat and from you guys, excellent. I'm really going to work on that and have a proper vapable custard soon. TM. And I'm gonna miss you, Bobo. I'm gonna miss you.
Well, I'll be back from
Yeah,
time
it's good
to
to see
time.
you
man.
again.
Still gonna miss you.
just
And-
get into Warhammer. Right?
Yeah, Sam, thank you very much for joining us. Much appreciated. It's nice to have your knowledge on and everything. So thank you very much. We will go around and say our goodbyes. We might as well start with Liam, seeing as it takes 3 hours. He's already done it halfway through the show already, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you, everybody. And Bobo, gonna miss you.
Yeah, man.
Big love.
Can we have some hearts in chat for Bobo, please? Because it is the last one. For a
Fucking
little
chat
bit.
for Bobo. Oh yeah.
Yeah, another great show. I love custards. Talk about custards for hours. And great to see everybody in chat being so interactive again as they are every single week. And speaking of custards, I've also got some really good custards, including an egg custard tart in the Twisted Imagination range at Chef's Flavors, as well as some really good custards in DIYFlavorchaser.com under Sheila Combs. And you can catch me most places on Facebook. Hit me up on Monkey on Juice if you want any help mixing. Or any really hard questions, I'll just pass over to Graham anyway. So
I'm not playing the game, so I missed them.
You
Like the other day when my feed completely stopped and I couldn't see anything.
You can also catch me if you want to see more of this bald head and big beard on on Saturday nights on the Vaping Community Show on the Homegrown Alchemy Mixing channel. And I will now pass you over to Graham.
Okay, you can catch us over on Monkey on Juice. I've got the short fills and amatorium. This is short fills. I've got the one shots on DIY Flavor Chasers. Pop into the VC show on Saturday. It's Pug's birthday. So that's going to be a fun show.
Does that mean he isn't going to be drinking? Because he drinks every other day. Usually people just drink on their birthday.
He's promised to be teetotal. So that'll be a good show. And be on the late night vape show with because somebody's just not going up.
Going to be there. Yeah.
Someone's going to play golf, right?
It'll be me, Nick, and John from Popper Coils on the late night vape show on Sunday as well. So, and I'll pass that over to Sam.
All right, thank you. Trying to juggle this baby. Like I said, you guys can watch me on Noted on Monday nights on the DIY or Die channel. It's 7 p.m. my time, which is Pacific in the States. We are, I think next week, we're doing apple bakeries for the season. And then I have a couple one-shots over at Zippy's at DIY Flavor Chaser. I have it's a blackberry fried ice cream, and I have a cantaloupe pineapple bubblegum. I don't describe those enough. I think I should start doing that. But yeah, those are available. I think they're also available at Chef's under the Noted line.
Oh, so have a look at that, because that blackberry fried ice cream sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one.
And it's 20% off at the moment over at Chef's. So
well, there you go. So why didn't you say that at the beginning of the show when we're saying about people who've got stuff?
He's afraid everything's going to be sold out.
But no, yep, that's where you can get me. Thanks again for having me on. Seriously, sorry I was late. I totally forgot, but I'm glad to be here.
Thank you very much. Are you passing it on to this Bill Bobo?
Oh yeah, Bobo.
Nice one, dear. Thank you for being on with us again, Jay. Thank you for coming on again. Everyone, fucking big love to the lot of you. Nice one for having us on for the last 19, 20 months or something like that has it been. It's been an absolute blast. I've fucking learnt loads, absolutely shit loads. It's a shame I don't really mix that much more to put it into practice, you know what I mean? But no, it's been an absolute blast, and I'll definitely will be back at some point in the future when my open mic night fails, or I get bored of it, or I just can't deal with the hangovers on a Thursday morning.
yeah, that'll be more excuse, won't
it? But no, thank you all very, very much. Boss, and who's not being? Just you, Benny?
No, Bill.
Bill.
Thanks, Michael. I'm not going to know who you are here when you get your name changed back on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Problem. I'm still going to be like, who is this guy again? This Bobo guy? Never heard of him. He's not going to be on the show, so I'm not going to have a clue, you know?
I'm just hoping that Facebook let me pick Bobo Baggins as my name again. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do. Been Bobo Baggins on Facebook for about 15 years.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody in chat. Yeah, like I said, catch the late night vape show Sunday night. It should be really good because I'm not going to be on there.
Yeah.
and I'll throw it back over to Benny. You know,
I think Jay, you've not been yet, have you?
Oh, I have thanked you guys, but if you're gonna give me the word, I just want to say thanks again, and for all the tips, I'll get back to you with the result. And I just wanted to give a shout out to the 510 Radio where Benny is on as well as Steve with the Rock Show on Tuesday. I'm on there, and the Wednesdays just did my episode this afternoon, and on Friday we have Aiden with the Friday night show with him with Little Bro. So do check out mixcloud.com/the 510. To have some free radio while working, driving, mixing, vaping, whatever you do. It's just join us there over there, please. So that's it. Thanks, guys.
And what else we got? We've got a show on Monday night, a week on Monday, and then you've got a special guest on.
Well, that's going to be postponed to the 13th of December. Yeah.
But we've got beginning at month, haven't we? We've got a show on beginning at month. Yeah,
we got the 6th of December, Monday evening on the 510 Connection. We're there with Benny, Steve, Aiden, Mick, and myself, and we're gonna have a laugh over there as well. And the 13th of December, a mix fireside chat with Mick will be with Grim Green. So that's gonna be a nice one. Yeah, looking forward to that one. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, chat, for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Nice to see everybody talking to each other and getting along well, and also throwing in a few tips and tricks for your vaping and your DIY. Thank you very much, Bobo. It's an absolute pleasure for you to being on this show with us for the last, 20 months or whatever. It wouldn't be the same without you. It wouldn't have got this far probably without you. Because you were the first one to jump on with me and Bill. If it had just been me and Bill, we'd have probably give up after the second week.
First week.
Yeah, first week, yeah. So thank you very much, mate. Like I say, he's only having a little bit of time off. He'll be back in when he can. He's coming back for Christmas show anyway.
Yeah.
When we can get.
Shall we give Bill a little hand over here?
Yeah.
Shall we?
Right.
Thank you. I hope it all goes well on your. No. I hope it falls on its ass so you can come back.
I hope it's going to be shite. So you'll be back.
I'm really looking forward to it. To be fair, it's my life back again since before COVID. Do you know what I mean? It's what I used to do before the world went to shit. And my old night was on a Thursday, but it's things getting back to normal, and I'm looking forward to it. I really, really am.
On your first night, Bobo, you're going to get up on stage. You're going to say, okay, tonight, it's our first night, and we're going to start with Custard Night.
Yeah. So, like I say, thank you very much, mate. It's been a pleasure. Like I say, he's going to be back when he can do. So it's not a bye-bye. It's just a so long. Yeah. So thank you very much. Do check out Mixing Liquid for your vaping essentials. Like I say, he has got a thing until Sunday night, which is Xmas with 40% off, which is a bargain. Do check out Armatorium. Do check out everybody's one-shots, Sam's, Sherlock, and Zippy's. Come over to the 510 Radio. Check us out on there, Mixcloud. And we will see you again next week at the same time. So, bye for now, and good night.
Bye.
Thanks for the fish.
Hello. Bye.